everybody, I'm Dr. Joseph Cipriano, and today we have our patient here. So now she's been telling me that she's been suffering with some headaches recently, having some upper back pain, lower back pain, and also accompanying with the headaches, she's been noticing herself grinding her teeth and just doing a lot of pressure with her jaws all day. It's a constant thing. Am I missing anything?
No, I think that's it.
Okay. So now, how long has this been going on for?
The clenching my teeth has actually been going on for a few years, maybe like 2 or 3 years. And then the upper and lower back pain, it's because I sit at a desk all day, and that's only been going on for maybe 9-10 months, as long as I've been working at my new job.
Gotcha. How often are you having headaches?
Probably once a day. In the mornings, usually when I wake up, because I've been clenching my teeth all night.
Okay. So from clenching her teeth at night, she's been waking up every morning with a headache. How long do they normally last?
Until I drink coffee in the morning.
Okay. So
yeah.
Okay. And then is this like a every morning type thing that you're noticing? Okay. And then it typically will go away after.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So one thing that I really want to check, so when she tells me already that she's been having clenching of her teeth, for me as a chiropractor, I already look to think about the C1, C2 region, that upper cervical area. So that's going to be one of the main things that we're going to check. Okay, so with the headaches, just kind of how you've been telling me with the, grinding of the teeth at night, like I was saying, I really want to check that C1, C2 area. So when I do get you to lay face down, that's going to be one of the main things that we're going to be checking on. And why don't we go ahead and start? Okay. So I'm gonna have you lay face down, face up here, and I'll have your arms right in there. So like I start every adjustment, I always scan the entire body. We're going to be starting up here in that cervical spine, and granted, her chief complaint is also right up here in the neck as well. So we're going to start scanning from the top, making our way down. So now, as she was saying, she's been experiencing pain in that upper back as well. So if we start right up through here in the neck, so as what it sounded, especially with the grinding of the teeth. So now, granted, it may be a TMJ issue as well. These are just different things that all automatically pop out to me as a chiropractor that can be causing issues. I'm definitely noticing a little bit more tension here on the right side, that right occiput. So we're going to be definitely starting off doing an adjustment right up here first. Then when I'm feeling in through the rest of the cervical spine, it's not to get to the cervical thoracic junction here. Now, things that I like to check the symmetry. What I feel on one side of the body, we want to also feel the same on the opposite side. So I definitely always look for things such as a high shoulder, head tilt, looking for high hips. I'm also feeling for any muscle imbalances. I check that tonicity from side to side. So we're going to start in that upper thoracic area here. Now this is also another one of her chief complaint areas. So I definitely feel a little bit of tension right through here. So we're definitely going to work on this area, and we're going to come down a little bit. So now we're going through that mid back. Now on the mid back, I feel a little bit higher muscle tone on the right side compared to the left. So we're a little bit raised up over here. Let's see, we're going to go a little bit further down. Now we're in that lower thoracic, upper lumbar area. Now we're in the lumbar spine area. So in this area, okay, I can definitely feel she has a little bit of like a slight scoliosis in that lower back, right around L1, L2 is where she's got a little bit of a scoliosis. So very slight, nothing major, but definitely something that I note in my head, and so I know when I make an adjustment on proper adjustments at that specific spot. So I just kind of take a mental note of everything. So now we're going to go a little bit lower. Now I know she's been having issues also in the low back. So what we're going to try to determine, any pain over this right side? Any pain over the left side? Okay. Any pain directly over the sacrum? Okay, good. So now we're going to come down. I like to always check the leg length of every patient. So when I check the leg length, okay, so that left leg pulls short. So we're definitely going to see what's going on there. when I scan up her body right here, so I see that right side is raised up. So as you can tell, the right side right from here is raised up higher. And then also, like I was telling you guys over here, the spot right through the thoracic spine is also a little bit raised. So these are the things that I am looking at. Alrighty, so how we're gonna start this adjustment, like I was telling you, I was really feeling that right occiput up here. Could use that adjustment first. Normally I start off right at that cervical thoracic junction, that T1 area, but for her we're gonna start. Okay, so we make our contact here. We're gonna laterally flex in and we'll rotate. Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, right. I mean, already just that one move, I know you felt a little bit of relief in that area. That was just kind of pushing back at me quite a bit. And I know with you telling me that you've been having that kind of like a locked jaw, a lot of tension in the jaw. So that may be able to help release a little bit of that area. That's going to be something we're going to have to follow up with just to make sure that that did help with that for you. Let's go ahead, just because I know you have a lot of tension in that upper back area. Okay. Okay, so still very tight throughout that upper thoracic area. We're going to come to the opposite side here. So we got a little bit of movement on that side. So yeah, I can understand why she's holding a lot of tension in that upper back area here. So we're going to come in right through here and we're going to do this upper thoracic spine. So what I'm going to have you do, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in and exhale all the way out. Good. One more time, deep breath in, exhale all the way out. Good. Got a lot of movement with that. Okay, so after I have made those adjustments, I like to come back down and recheck that leg length here. So actually, if you look, her leg length has completely balanced. So we haven't even done any low back adjustments. All we've done, so we've done we made that right occiput adjustment. We've done a T1 on the left and a T3 on the right. And then we went through and we did our mid-back, or the mid-back adjustments as well. That alone has already changed the leg length of what we're looking at. But what we want to do, because I know that she's been telling me she's been having some low back issues, I'm going to have you lay on your side and face me. So I'm going to have you bend this knee. Good. Let me have this arm. I'm just going to kind of like, roll you. You can lay, just like that. We're going to bend this knee. Good. Got a lot of movement with that. Alright, I'm going to have you flip to the other side. Oh my god. Okay, so now we're going to do that side posture adjustment on this side. Yep, and have you just like that. Perfect. I'm going to have you lay flat on your back this time. Okay. So we look at that leg length here. We bring it in. It's actually pretty darn close. Tiny bit short on, her left side. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a leg pull. So we're going to do, now with that, with the leg pull, you may feel, a little bit of release from the ankle, the knee, going all the way to the hip as well. And as I know she felt that one with that, especially in that ankle. And same with this one as well. Okay, so I'm gonna have you come on up. Come forward. Good, perfect. All right, so I just wanna make sure that we fully cleared out the thoracic spine. So I'm gonna have you give yourself a big hug. And I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in. I'm gonna bring you down. Exhale all the way out. Relax right there for me. Okay. So now we are going to do the Y-strap adjustment. So this is going to be her first time ever getting the Y-strap done. What we're going to be using is the Y-strap. Now the Y-strap, we have the strap that's going to wrap around the base of the occiput. I stand at the top of the table and we're going to be distracting in that Y-axis direction. Now what you're going to feel is, it's a manual decompression move. So you may feel from the cervical spine going all the way down to that lumbar spine movement all the way up. So the reason that we're doing this technique is every day you have gravity that pushes down on you. What this is going to do, it's going to pull it apart. It's going to take pressure off the nerves that exit every individual vertebra. And from there, when you take pressure off the nerves, it allows the body to function and heal. So what we're going to do, we're going to place this around the base of the occiput. So lift your head up for me. Now can I have you pull your hair through? Good. Okay. Here's where we go up at the top of the table.
Oh my god. That felt great, actually.
Alright, and just relax. Alright, so how would you describe that Y-strap technique to literally anybody out there in the world?
I feel like it was like immediate relief, especially in my neck area. It felt like you like pulled it apart in a good way. It felt really good though. Yeah,
so that technique, I mean, it literally, like I tell everybody, that strap goes around the base of the occiput, and once I get that pull, that thrust and pull back, it literally just releases everything going down. It's that really powerful, that manual decompression, and yeah, you'll feel that from that cervical spine just go all the way down throughout the low back, and it's almost like an instant relief. Now the thing is, what can happen, just because so many people, their bodies aren't used to that type of technique. Some people, and I've had some patients where it's taken a couple days until they really started to notice a difference with that. But in general, I mean, that's hands down, right, one of my favorite techniques. I get that done myself. I have, other doctors, do that technique on me. It's just an amazing move. Benefits are amazing with that technique. So as of today, so one thing that next time when we do an adjustment, what I'm going to just come back and check up on is really with that grinding in the teeth. But now, as of right now, how does the upper and lower back feel?
It feels super relieved. Like I don't feel any pain at all. So.
Okay. And then what about that upper cervical area where I did that first adjustment?
It's a little sore, but
well, we did get it.
Yeah,
we got a ton of movement up there. So I'm going to imagine that movement hasn't really happened often. So yeah, anytime when making an adjustment and getting a lot of movement, it can definitely, take a couple days until you really start to notice a difference with that. But, if you ever need any icing, anything like that, just feel free, 15 to 20 minutes on, and then make sure and do the same 15, 20 minutes off. But yeah, icing is always a great technique, helping relief of any inflammation, anything like that. So, that was a ton of movement. Now, I know that you do have your own YouTube channel as well.
I do. So my name is Michaela Rogers, and I have a beauty channel. And yeah, I do beauty, fashion.
Now you also had the travel, yes.
I love to travel, so I do a bunch of vlogs. So yeah, go like and subscribe.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing, obviously I have all the information, as you can tell, popped up on the screen here. But yeah, in the description in the video, we'll have all the links to her videos as well. Her, YouTube ID name and everything. So you guys will definitely be able to check her out and subscribe to her page as well and follow up on her channel. So yeah, that's an awesome thing. I always love, doing a collab with another YouTuber just because, it's such an awesome thing. I get to introduce, my subscribers to, a different type of channel. So everybody, if you guys are watching, definitely check out her page, like, and subscribe. I'm Dr. Joseph Cipriano, everybody.